lessons in hair control. It is with humility and honor that on January 1st, I become the next president of the American Academy of Ophthalmology. After I finished my residency in 1976 and joined the Academy in 78, I had no knowledge of the remarkable history of our profession. Ophthalmology developed abroad, first in India with the writings of Sushruta, the Greek Rufus in Ephesus, Persian and Arabic scholars like Ibn al-Nafis in the 13th century. Europe and Britain led the way, to be followed by the Pacific Rim and the US. As Russ pointed out, over the last 40 years, the percentage of international AAO membership has increased to 33%, representing over 151 countries. Look around you. The audience reflects that multinational membership. Over the last 5 decades, the U.S. has experienced several disruptive health policies. Some positive, some misguided, and some just wrong. Prior to 1963, elderly patients lacked health insurance and had limited access to health care. With the passage of Medicare and Medicaid and the subsequent demand for our services, our specialty grew as research and investment boomed. A positive impact. The late 1980s and 90s were characterized by the adoption of capitated health maintenance organizations. The limitation of access to specialists infuriated patients. Remember that patients led to their demise, a misguided approach. The passage of the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act in 2010 extended health insurance coverage to 17 million of the 47 million uninsured. A positive. However, the ACA also mandated a new payment system emphasizing the value of medical services with the goal of eliminating fee-for-service medicine. The value-based modifier, meaningful use penalties, the promotion of integrated delivery system, camel care organizations centered around hospitals with employed physicians that have had minimal impact on costs and marginal improvement in quality. Now, the new SGR fix bill of 2015 further discourages fee-for-service and mandates physician participation in ill-defined and alternative payment models or merit-based incentive programs, MIPS. One thing we still do well in Washington is come up with snappy acronyms. Also, MACRA, the SGR fix bill, mandates 3 years with $1 billion in cuts to physicians. Our retinal and glaucoma colleagues can attest to the pain. Never has been there a greater dissociation of health policy from economic and clinical reality. Despite these unproven and untested mandates, I'm optimistic about our future. Like every successful organization, the AAO has a unique culture. Ours is defined by our commitment to education, quality improvement, and innovation. However, the Academy is a dues-supported organization, and it must and will advocate for its members. Is there any hope during these tumultuous times? Can history inform us? Here's the front page of the December 1986 edition of Argus, the predecessor to the AAO INET publication. It features a story on the opening session of the annual meeting that addressed new emerging payment models. Sound familiar? And yes, that's me, 29 years younger, leaner, but far less wise. Here are some quotes from that article. The musing of myopic seers. These are direct quotes from the article. The future is now, and we are in the midst of changes that have arrived as a tidal wave. We are seeing the end of fee-for-service medicine as the dominant payment system in the United States. 29 years later, we're still at it. Value, quality, and cost will become the most important factor in the purchase of healthcare. Interesting. Choose your metaphor. How about paraphrasing Ecclesiastes? There's nothing new under the sun, except the societal and payer demand for quality measurement and evaluation of your resources and better outcomes is not going to go away. Despite threats to our profession over the last 50 years, it has done well. By following a simple formula, put patients and quality first, anticipate new policy trends and provide a regulatory glide path for our members, have a strong advocacy voice to meet the ensuing challenges. I look forward to working with the Academy Board, subspecialty leaders, and you, and feel confident that our profession will flourish and the health of our patients will continue to improve. Thank you.
Probably don't recognize me, but I'm back. It's my pleasure to introduce the 2015 Michael F. Marmer Lecture in Ophthalmology and the Arts. This lecture occurs thanks to the generous support of Michael and Jane Marmer. The lecture is given at each annual meeting and examines the role and relevance of art and history